Today's topic is ultra-short-term reverse aging, a topic that was just announced in May 2026 and is attracting worldwide attention. This is extremely positive and hopeful new data that overturns the conventional wisdom that rejuvenation requires years of rigorous effort and expensive supplements and special treatments in just 4 weeks. While the content is designed to make health-conscious viewers want to try it right now, I have also included practical advice from a doctor's perspective on what to change and how. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Jo Jingi. Suddenly, what comes to mind when you hear rejuvenation or anti-aging? Do you imagine applying expensive serums, taking expensive supplements for years, or having to do strenuous exercise for hours every day? Actually, we've received some astonishing news that completely overturns these conventional ideas. According to a study published in May 2026 in the latest scientific journal of the globally prestigious Nature series, it was scientifically proven that simply changing your diet for just 4 weeks dramatically rejuvenates your biological age. Today, we'll explain in an easy-to-understand way the inside story of this cutting-edge reverse aging research and the specific reverse aging foods that can make our bodies younger in just 4 weeks. First, let's explain the term biological age used here. We all have an age registered on our birth certificates, known as chronological age. However, the age of cells and organs within a person's body is not always the same as their birth year. It's the true internal age of your systems. This study used the latest technology to measure DNA methylation, which acts like an internal clock telling us how fast our cells are aging. The researchers monitored elderly participants who followed a very specific nutritional protocol for exactly 28 days. The results were staggering. In just 4 weeks, participants saw a measurable decrease in their biological age markers. It's as if the cellular clock was literally wound back, rewriting the internal narrative of chronic pain and vascular aging. Indicators for weakened immunity and inflammation were significantly improved, all without any pharmaceutical intervention. Our cells are constantly regenerating. This research proves that when provided with the optimal building blocks, they can reset to a more youthful state. By stabilizing the ends of our chromosomes, we can effectively slow down the process that leads to age-related decline. The epigenetic clock proved that our lifestyle choices, specifically diet, have a direct and rapid impact on our genetic expression. Vascular health, which is a key driver of overall longevity, showed incredible resilience and improvement in elasticity. Even cognitive markers showed early signs of stabilization, reflecting the systemic nature of this short-term intervention. The concept of a cellular reset is no longer science fiction. It is a measurable reality verified by peer-reviewed research. Participants reported feeling more energetic, with improved sleep patterns and a general sense of vitality they hadn't felt in years. The biochemical environment of the body changed to favor anti-inflammatory signaling and enhanced repair mechanisms. Just as a plant revives when given the right nutrients, our bodies possess an innate ability to heal when the toxic load is removed. This forensic cleanup of cellular debris is the key to maintaining a young biological age despite our chronological years. When compared to expensive clinical treatments, this dietary approach was significantly more accessible and yielded comparable results. The heart of the matter is that we have more control over our aging process than we were previously led to believe. Now that we understand what biological age is, let's look at the specific aging reversal foods that fuel this transformation. Keyword number 1. Dark-colored vegetables and fruits to remove cellular rust. These are the primary sources of polyphenols. Polyphenols have powerful antioxidant properties that act as a shield against reactive oxygen species damaging your DNA. Focus on berries, dark green leafy vegetables like spinach and kale, and the deep reds of tomatoes and broccoli. These colors of nature are more than just aesthetic. They are chemical messengers that tell your genes to stay young and healthy. Keyword number 2. Folic acid and B vitamins for properly activating gene switches. These are the lubricants of your DNA. Liver, avocado, and asparagus are exceptionally rich in these critical nutrients that ensure smooth genetic function. Don't forget egg yolks and fermented foods like natto, which provide unique bioactive compounds for cellular health. Without these vitamins, your body cannot properly rewrite the aging markers that accumulate over time. Keyword number 3. Dietary fiber and high-quality oils for rejuvenating the gut environment. Your gut is the gateway to youth. Seaweed and mushrooms provide specific types of fiber that energize your beneficial gut bacteria, strengthening your internal ecosystem. High-quality oils from fish and olives help extinguish chronic fires or microinflammation that accelerate the aging process. By reducing this systemic inflammation, we allow the body's repair mechanisms to focus on deep-level rejuvenation. The beauty of this plan is that it uses everyday ingredients. You don't need to spend a fortune on synthetic supplements. Simply including the colors of nature's bounty found at your local market is enough to trigger the reversal switch. When combined, these nutrients work synergistically to create a biological environment that mimics a much younger person. Your grocery list becomes your prescription for health. Every choice you make at the store impacts your cellular age. By consistently choosing these foods for 4 weeks, you are effectively giving your body a software update for youth. The absorption of these nutrients is optimized when they come from whole food sources rather than isolated extracts. Traditional foods often contain the perfect balance of these elements, evolved over centuries to support human longevity. The clean blood profiles observed in the study reflect the powerful detoxifying effect of this specific nutritional protocol. Consistency is key. The full 4 weeks are necessary for the body to complete a full cycle of cellular regeneration. This is the time it takes for DNA repair enzymes to effectively remap the landscape of your epigenetic expression. You'll likely notice the external changes, like clearer skin and brighter eyes, long before the deep cellular changes are complete. Lycopene from tomatoes and sulforaphane from broccoli are just 2 of the thousands of protective compounds working for you. This is the complete picture of the aging reversal diet. Simple, natural, and scientifically proven to work in record time. Now, let me share a slightly more serious perspective from a doctor's point of view regarding long-term health. Some might think, if I can rejuvenate in 4 weeks, I can just work hard for that month and then go back to my old habits. Unfortunately, I don't recommend that. Your body is a reflection of your constant, daily choices, not just a one-time effort. If you return to a lifestyle of processed foods and excessive sugar, those hard-earned youth markers will quickly fade away. The true value of this research is the successful experience it provides. It proves that your body is remarkably responsive. Once you see and feel the results after 1 month, it's much easier to turn these efforts into comfortable habits. However, I must emphasize that individual results may vary. Your unique genetic makeup and gut microbiota play a role. Certain genetic predispositions may mean some people respond faster to specific nutrients than others. This is personalized medicine. Your gut bacteria are also unique. They are the gatekeepers that determine how much of these anti-aging compounds actually enter your system. If you have pre-existing conditions, always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes. The core principle is simple. Prioritize whole, natural foods over anything that comes in a box with a long list of additives. Think of the 4-week plan as training wheels for a lifetime of health. It builds the foundation for long-term vitality. Hydration and sleep are also critical supporting factors. You can't rejuvenate a dehydrated or sleep-deprived body effectively. Stress management is another vital piece of the puzzle. Chronic stress is a primary driver of premature cellular aging. High cortisol levels can physically damage the telomeres we are trying so hard to protect and stabilize through diet. The latest data suggests that up to 70% of our aging rate is determined by lifestyle factors, not just our DNA. This is incredibly empowering. It means that starting today, you can begin to rewrite your biological future. Every meal is an opportunity to provide your cells with the signals they need to repair, renew, and rejuvenate. Let's summarize the doctor's perspective. Use this month to prove it to yourself, then make it your permanent way of life. Health is not a destination, but a continuous journey of informed choices and cellular respect. What did you think? This time, we discussed the power of diet to reverse your biological age in just 4 weeks, based on the latest report from May 2026. The key to rejuvenation isn't expensive clinics or costly overseas supplements, but what you eat on your plate today and tomorrow. If your body can change in just 1 month, it's definitely worth a try, right? Please try adding the colorful magic of green, red, and purple to your meals, starting with today's shopping. From now on, I will continue to deliver easy-to-understand, real anti-aging knowledge, proven by world-class research papers, rather than dubious beauty methods. Until next time, see you in the next video. This is Jo Jingy. Goodbye.